Commerce Secretary of Government of India Rajeev Kher, while addressing industry leaders at CII National Council meeting, stated that India is committed to trade facilitation, but the country's conventional approach to free trade agreements are highly unsustainable. Talking of FTA, Mr. Kher said, India is in process of carrying out an impact analysis on 3 or 4 major FTAs that they have taken over the last 5 years. Highlighting the areas that need to be focused on, he said India needs to look at diversifying into markets such as CIS countries, CLMV countries, Africa, West Asia, and Middle East.
I would say this myth that FTAs have been extremely difficult and they have caused a lot of damage to some of the sectors. We are in the process of carrying out an impact analysis of the 3 or 4 major FTAs that we did over the last 5 years.
The Trade Secretary of Government of India was of the view that India needs to push services exports and focus on standards and technical regulations to graduate to higher markets.
Between Japan and Malaysia, the use of preferential trade has been between 3.47 to 22%. That means Japan has been able to utilize FTA only for 22% of the trade which happens between India and Japan. Malaysia has been able to use it only for 3.47%. ASEAN has used it to about 17%, Korea to about 21%. It clearly shows that the utilization of these FTAs by our trading partners is not so much as should cause us, it should cause us concern, but it should not cause us terrible worry.
Talking about foreign trade policy, Kher said that a more comprehensive FTP which goes beyond the reward scheme approach is being put in place.
In terms of this,
we are also looking at, in the context of foreign trade policy, we are also looking at presenting a more comprehensive foreign trade policy rather than keeping it limited to an incentive chapter. The conventional foreign trade policy, the manner in which it has been presented, has limited itself to only the reward schemes. But what we are proposing is to build up, to precede this reward scheme, reward related section with the overall policy context in which this reward scheme will be built up. And therefore, our effort is to make a comprehensive foreign trade policy rather than limited to only incentives and rewards.
Powered by NNIS.